Rasheed Thomas, guitar player from Nonpoint. What's up, y'all? And so this is my main guitar. This is a Godin LGX SA, and it's my favorite guitar to play live. Pretty much, it's a little, it's a little beat up. I've had it for some years now, but it's Godin is a Canadian guitar company, and they're all handmade and like really well-made guitars. You don't see this type of guitar inside of any type of genre normally. You see them in like jazz, blues. They have great acoustics, but this one is my favorite so far to play live. Halls also has two inputs, one for the electric, and it has an acoustic simulator built in. I don't know if they call it the simulator, but it basically sends out acoustic sounds from it, and I can control the acoustics from here, just like all the other Godin guitars that do that. So that's something I don't use as much on this guitar, but it's still a really cool feature. The pickups are the ones that came stock in it. They're Seymour Duncans, and I think they're made especially for the Godin guitars. Not really sure, but they're Seymour Duncans. I love Seymour Duncan. Strings, I use Ernie Ball, not even Slinky. I use the 12s, which is this. I like them because they're very heavy, and I'm not the lead guitar player BC is, so I do a lot of rhythm. But for rhythm, I can hit them as hard as I can and I don't get as much wobble on that top string that makes me go out of tune. So I like heavier strings, as opposed to lighter. My settings, I have the tone knob all the way turned up. Volume, of course, all the way up. These switches are actually I actually forgot to talk about this, the 13-pin connector. This guitar connects to the Roland GR synth pedal, which you can connect and control the pedal via these switches, up, down. I can actually toggle through settings on the pedal from the guitar. And that's actually something I never use because I don't have the Roland GR synth. I wish I had it, but I don't. But another thing that's really cool about this guitar, and I just use it just like a regular electric. I love it. But this knob is also for the Roland GR synth. So if you're wondering, my switch position always set at the back pickup, and if I'm doing clean, sometimes I'll switch to using both or something like that. But mainly it stays like that. That's my setting pretty much for this guitar. So this is one of the newest Godins that just came out, the Summit Classic Convertible, and it's basically a Les Paul style guitar. Came with also Seymour Duncan pickups. I actually take out the switch on the Les Paul style guitars just because I only use this pickup here, so I don't hit it when I'm moving around and stuff, because I don't use the top pickup very much. I take it out, and that was actually a suggestion from my guitar tech Justin. That was really awesome. This guitar, I keep the volume turned all the way up, tone all the way up. Each one of these switches between different pickup settings, which is really awesome. This revoicer button turns the pickups from active to passive, so I can get them really nice and hot, or I can turn that hotness off. And yeah, it's gold top. Body is I think it's actually maple, and it's just a great guitar. I mean, I wouldn't even call this my backup. I switch between this guitar from time to time just because it's awesome. It actually has a hotter signal than the other guitars, so it's really I can get some really good squeals out of it. I love it. Very good, cool guitar. Love it. So I use basically the Kemper Profiler, which just like my other guys in the band, we all use the Kempers, and it's our amp right now. And since we're not running any cabinets or anything, we run everything direct. So this is the model that doesn't have the power amp built into it, but still great. Goes directly to the monitors. Sounds great. I use a profile from a diesel, not a diesel, yeah, actually it is. It's a diesel, and it's the one I use the most right now. And through this, I guess setting-wise, we have the Profiler pedal, which is up front, and when you use the pedal with the Kemper itself, it can use performance mode, which is only available when you use the pedal. But in performance mode, we can set up cool performances for different songs and things like that. If I got stuff set up, it's hard to really explain really quick. But Kemper Profiler, great for, you know, it's basically so I don't have to take my amps out anymore. I can profile my real amps at home that I don't want to take out, classic stuff that I just don't want to take out anymore. I can profile it, put it inside this thing, and make it, and take it on tour with me without having to take my actual amp on tour. And it sounds just like the amp. It's to the point where you just can't tell. And if you can't tell and they can't tell, then why are you going to bring out your other amps? I'll bring this and load 600 amps in it and play a different amp every song, you know, if I want to. But the Kemper Profiler is basically like, it's a lifesaver, man. You got everything you want. So you're checking out gear from Nonpoint. I'm Rasheed Thomas, guitar player, and thank you for checking this out. And check out our new record, The Poison Red. You can find us on Facebook, Nonpoint, you know, / you know, Nonpoint World, or I think it is. But check us out on Facebook, Twitter, you know, Instagram. We're on all the social medias. Check out The Poison Red. It's our new record. And thank you for listening.
All right, cool.